Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. My name is Ross and today we are going to work on this building right behind me. Last time I made a video about this just to show this build itself, and the question was, do you want to see a tutorial of this building behind me? Now I didn't make that video just to ask you that, but also to talk a little bit about this building. So if you haven't seen that video yet, I highly recommend watching it, and then you know a little bit more about the lore of this house and why I made it. So anyway, in this video we are going to start making this building block by block, and I promise to make a block by block tutorial if enough people actually wanted one, and most of you actually wanted a block by block tutorial. So that's what we are going to do today. So let's first fly a little bit around so that you have a nice feel of how big this building actually is. And I also want to immediately say that this episode will probably be about 2 episodes long. I don't think I can actually make one block by block tutorial video, because then the video will be 2 hours long and I don't really want to bore you with 2 hours. So instead we are going to put it into 2 parts. The first part will be just the basic setup, and then the second part will be all the details. So let's see how far we will get in the first episode. Do you see what happened to my hand? My hand is like slowly disappearing whenever I look at the horizon. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Anyway, the reason that I fly over here is this is my best viewed video on my channel of this building. That's why I flew here to say, if you are not subscribed yet and this is your first video that you are watching of my channel, then go check out the other videos, because one video is about this building behind me, and I have some other buildings also around here in this world, some cool buildings. So yeah, if you're interested in these kind of styles and you really want to know how to make these kind of buildings, then go check out my channel. Just a shameless self-promotion, I guess. But of course, next to that, I asked you to stick around. It's all about this building, of course, and how we have to build it. And for that we need these main blocks. These are the main ingredients of the building. Some detail work, for example, like the chains and stuff like that, are not included, but those will probably be there in the next episode. So right now we need the prismarine, the dark prismarine stair and block. We also need the smooth quartz, maybe the slab, maybe the full block as well, the stair. We need some black stained glass. We need some diorite walls. We need some polished andesite. Also the quartz bricks, just to give it a little bit more detail. And of course the polished granite. And also probably some normal granite, but not as much. So these are the blocks that we will use in this building the most. And I guess we have to start with laying the foundation of the building. And for that, we are going to use the polished andesite. And for that, we are going to start with the actual circle, or where the tower will be. So for the tower, we need, of course, a circle, and the circular shape will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4. Then we are going diagonal by 2 blocks. Then we go by 1 block. Then we make the corner and we make 2 blocks, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. And as you can see, we already have a quarter of the whole circle. So we are going to do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's almost dancing. 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2. And then you will see that you get over here again. So as you look from the top, this is the circle, and this will be the tower in the future. If this is the front of the house, let's mark it. This is the front of the house. So now that we know the front of the house, or where the front will be, we are going to the right, and we are going to these 4 blocks. And we are going to this one in particular. And we place 1 and 2 next to it, like this. Then we go diagonal by 1, and then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then we are going diagonal by 1 again, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but this time 8 blocks, like this. So from the top you will have 3, then 7, and then 8, like this. So if you look from the top, we have to go to these 4 instead. So we are going to this one over here. This one will be 1, 2, and 3. Then we go diagonal by 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then we go diagonal by 1 again, and this one will be 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Like this. From the top, it will look like this. So when we have done that, we are going to this side again, and what we are going to do is we are going to make the corner. And this will be 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just like that one. So then we have a nice corner. And then in this corner over here, we will place an andesite block over here and over here, like that. We are going to do this for this side as well. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And in this corner, we will also place 2 blocks like this. From the top, it will end up like this. So then we are going to this side, and what we are going to do is we are going diagonal inwards, so towards the inside of the building, and then we are going to count 12. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Then we go out again, diagonal, and this one will be 8 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And if it's right, you should exactly line up with that part over there. Now, because we have done this on this side, we are going to do the exact same thing on this side. So one more time, from this corner, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Then going inwards by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And as you can see, we connect perfectly. Now also in this corner, we will place 2 polished andesite on this side and on this side as well, to make it a little bit symmetrical. And now it looks like some kind of crossbow, as you can see. But of course this part is now not needed anymore, so we can take that away. You can completely destroy that like this. And now we have the layout of the house itself. Now we are not completely done. What we are going to do is we are going to this side over here, and we go to this particular corner, and then we are going to place 1, 2 andesite blocks like this, then 1 diagonal, then 1, 2, then 1 diagonal again, and 1, 2 back again. We can destroy this line over here, and it will look like this. Now we are going to do the exact same thing over here on this side, just across of that. So in this corner, 1, 2, then 1, 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, like this. Then we are going to destroy these, and as you can see from the top, now we have these 2 little pockets that are on the outside of the building. This is where those outer windows will be, as you can see over there. These kind of windows that will stick out. So this will be the full layout of the house, and what we are now going to do is we are going to make this 3-layer high ring. So this is polished andesite, and we will make it 3 high. So this is 1, then 2, and 3. And this has to happen with all of these andesite blocks. Make them all 3 high. So if you have done that, it will all look like this, like one big wall. So what we are going to do now is we are going to use the quartz bricks, and we are going to put 1 line on top of all of these andesite blocks. So go all around with the quartz bricks till you meet where you just started. And there you go, like this. Now in this bottom layer, we will make some windows. Small little windows, which will be in the andesite layer. So what we are going to do is we are going to this corner, and then we are counting from this corner over here, 1, 2, and we will break these 2, or actually these 6 blocks. So you will see from this side is 1, 2, 3, and from that side is just 1, 2, like this. We'll make an opening like this, and then we use the polished andesite stairs. We put them upside down like this, and you have like a little window. Then we are taking the polished andesite again, and we put 2 blocks like this, Then go in by one and place 2 blocks on the floor or in the floor as well, like there, like that. Then we make the corner and we do the exact same thing. 1, 2. Then we break these 6 blocks. And as you can see, there will be 3 on this side. Then in the floor, 4 blocks like this. And a upside down stair like this. 2 of them on each side. So you get a little window like that again. Then on this long part, we will also make some windows. Go to this corner over here and we count 1, 2. Then break these 6 blocks. Then to this corner also 1, 2 and break these 6 blocks like this. So in between these 2 windows there will be 4 blocks off andesite. Then again in the floor we will place some andesite like this. Then upside down stairs. Also over here. In the ground as well some andesite, of course. Not granite, andesite. Like this. Then we go to this side of the house and we do the exact same thing. Go to this corner, 1, 2. These 6 will be one of those windows. Then go to this corner, 1, 2 and break these 6 blocks. This will be one of those windows. Then 1, 2 and these will be a window, and as you can see there will be 4 blocks in between. And on this side as well, 1, 2 and we break these 6 blocks. So if you did it right, you will have a face like this on this side of the house. These have to be all of these kind of small windows that we created there. So upside down stairs on the top over here and on all the other windows, and of course and the side in the floor. If you did it right, it will look like this. Then on this side we have only one face left over here. And we will do the same thing, but this time we are counting from the left. So 1, 2. Then these will be a window like this. So upside down stairs. And of course, and the side in the floor like this. Now also some windows have to be created in this circle over here. Also, quick mention, in this phase there will be no window because there will be a stair over here that leads up to the front door. That's why this phase of the building doesn't have a window like all the others have. This circle or this wall also needs some windows, and I will show you what to do. And we will start on this side of the circle, on this face over here of these 4 blocks. This one will be like all the other windows. So break these 6, then we place I need a upside down stair. Over here and over here like this. This will be done on this side as well. So break these 6 blocks and the upside down stairs. Also the granite in the floor, or the andesite, I mean the andesite in the floor like this. And then we are going to this corner over here, and this one will be a little bit different because we are going to create a window within this face or within this corner. So what we are going to do is we are going to find the middle block, which is this pillar over here. This is the middle of the corner basically, and we are going to break this one, these two on the side, and these 2 on the side. So it will look like this. Now of course you'd think, well, that's way too big, and it is. So what we are going to do is we are going to use a polished andesite slab, and we place it over here on top. Then we take the andesite walls, so you need andesite walls, and you place 2 over here and 2 over here. Now of course it doesn't look as big anymore as it did before. Then we are going to break this block over here, which is directly above the slab. This one, and this one. So you will have a 2x2 in the floor. Break that and fill it up with some andesite like this. We will do this exact same design on this side over here. So go to this corner again, break these 3, these 2 on here on this side, and these 2 on this side. Then place andesite walls, 2 of them like here and over here, a polished slab over here, and then we will right beneath the polished slab that we just placed, we are going to break this one, this one, this one, and this one in the floor, and we put the andesite in the floor like this. And we are going to do this on this side as well. So one more time, 1, 2, 3, these three away, these two, andesite walls on this side, a polished slab on top, and then right beneath that, a hole in the floor, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we place andesite in the ground like this. Alright, so if you have done all the windows, we have to do the inside of the window. We are going to place the glass and the detail work around the window, because then finally we are done with the whole bottom section and we don't have to work on that anymore. So for this we need the black stained glass, the smooth quartz block, and the chain. And what we are going to do is, if we are encountering one of these windows, these flat windows, which are not on a corner like this one, just these windows, we are going to go to the inside and we place 1, 2 of these smooth quartz blocks, and on the side as well, 2 on each side like this. And within this frame we will place the glass like this. Then if you go to the outside, it will look like this, and we are going to place the chains within the granite or andesite blocks like this. So from the outside, this window will look like this, and we are going to do this with all of these windows. So not just this one, but all of these windows which are just flat will have the same frame and will have the same look as this one. So one more time, if you're encountering one of these, go to the inside, place 2 smooth quartz block over here on the side, on both sides, then the glass within that frame, and the chains like so. And do this with all of these windows. So if it comes to these corner windows over here, these weird windows, it has to be a little bit different. So we are going to the smooth quartz block again, and what we are going to do, if you are on the inside, we are going to place one over here and one over here. So again, from the inside out, we are going to place 2 smooth quartz blocks over here, then 2 on this side and 2 on this side. So the window part will be pretty small actually. The footprint will be pretty small. From the outside it will look like this. Then we will place the glass on this andesite block over here, 2 of them, and we place the chain on this side and the chain on this side like this. So this will be the corner window. So we of course have one over here. I will show it one more time. From the inside we will place a smooth quartz block over here and over here, 2 on this side and 2 on this side, a glass block on this andesite block and 1 on top, and then 1, 2 chain and 1 and 2 chains as well like this. And of course do the same with this corner window as well. So the foundation is now done, and the next step will be raising the walls without the windows, just like we did with the bottom part of this where we carved the windows after we created the wall. We will do that as well with the first actual level. So first thing what we are going to do is we are going to use the normal granite, and we are going to place a layer of granite on top of these quartz bricks. Now the only place where we are not going to place these granite blocks is on these 2 bricks, or these 2 quartz bricks over here. Same goes for that part over here, these 2 blocks and these 2 blocks. So we are going to put a layer of normal granite all the way around, and when you get over here it will be like this. So these 2 won't have any granite on top, and we go wrap around again, and the same happens on this side as well. So 1 over here and then like so. So these 2 won't have any granite on top, and then we just go fully around till you meet where you just started like this. Then we are going to use the polished granite, and we are going up by 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And this will be done on all of these granite blocks that we just placed. So like this, but then all the way around on top of the granite blocks that we just placed. But on these two, we will do the normal, or we will do the quartz bricks. So instead of using the granite or the polished granite, in this case, on these two blocks, we will add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that we are level with the wall that we will place with the polished granite. So that is the only thing that will be different. So on this side, as well as on these two that we left and these two that we left, you have to place the bricks instead. So on all the granite blocks, we will place the polished granite with 6 blocks high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. And we'll do that on all of the granite blocks. And in these corners, we will use the smooth quartz block till you are at the same height. So if you did that right, it will look like this. And these corners will look like this over there as well, and over there as well, just like this one. So if you did it right, it should look like this. Of course, this looks incredibly weird, but maybe this is a good way to show you how I always build my buildings and why I do it in this way, because there is a thought process behind this. The reason I make the walls and then carve out the windows is because you can better place the windows and you can easily put the decoration around it as well. This is a really good way to build your buildings. Of course, this part, for example, will be carved away. A lot of things will be taken away again. So maybe you're thinking like, why do I build this and then destroy it again? This is just a really good way to build up your buildings and also to make it more clear for yourself what you're actually doing. Because if I just go as a printer and show you layer by layer of blocks what to do, you basically don't learn actually anything from me. And you don't really learn how to build. You just know how to print my buildings. And that's something I don't want to teach you. I actually want to teach you how to build this the correct way. So even though this building way seems a bit weird, it's a really good way to teach or to actually learn how to make these kind of buildings. So if you did it right, it will look like this, as one big prison, I guess. So what we are now going to do is we are going to make like pockets where the windows will be inside of. And what I mean with that is we are going to use the quartz bricks, and we are going to this side of the building, which is the front, and we go to this corner and to this corner over here. So what we are going to do is break this line of polished granite and granite, and we will replace it with some quartz bricks like this. And we will do this with this corner as well. So break all of these and fill them with the quartz bricks like this. And this is what I mean with pockets. Now we have like a pocket over here and a pocket over here where there will be a window. Now we have done that on this side, and on this side we will do that too. And what we are going to do is we are going to do it with this pillar over here and this pillar over here. So break this pillar or these blocks all the way down to the actual bricks, and then fill them in with bricks. And we will do this with this one as well. So break them all and fill them in with bricks like so. Now you can clearly see that this part is actually not used, or this will be one big window. So in that case, we will just destroy all of this. So we will leave this granite block like this. So we will only destroy these two, and of course everything else after that. And we will stop over here when we break these two. So if you do it right, it should end up looking like this. So we will have a granite on this side and granite on this side, and this will be all open like this. And this is exactly what we are going to do on that side as well. But first, let's go to this side of the building, and we are going to do the exact same thing. This corner will be broken away, and we will place it or replace it with the quartz bricks, and do this with this side as well, like so. It will look like this. So again, there will be a window over here, a window over here, and a window over there. On this side, we will break this corner. all the way to the bricks and replace it with the quartz bricks. And this one as well, this pillar, this corner. Of course, we replace that with the quartz again. And this is the exact same thing as on the other side. So we will break this one, 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 and this one, all the way down to the bricks. Now, if we look from the top, it should look like this. And if it looks like this for you as well, then you did a great job. So next step will be this face and this face. So we are going to the right for now, and we are going to this big wall over here. And what we are going to do is just above these quartz bricks, we will break 1, 2, 3, and 4 like this, right in the middle. And we will break all of that all the way to the top, like so. All of that away. This one will be one big window, and it will be a little higher. And the same counts for this face as well. So choose these 4 middle blocks and break all of these away, like so. So this one will be a big window, and that one will be a big window as well. Now that we have done that, we are going to take the quartz bricks, and we are easily just going to put another layer of quartz bricks on top of everything else. So on top of the granite, on top of these other brick pillars, just put another layer of bricks on top of all of these blocks, all the way around till you meet over there. And there you go. It should look like this, and it looks already a bit better. You can now actually see where the windows will be, which is exactly what we are going to do right now. So first we are going to this face of the house, and this is the front of the house. Over here will be a door, so we will leave this alone. We will make the door later, but first we are going to this panel on the right. What we are going to do is we go all the way down to the bricks, the quartz bricks, and we take these 2 middle blocks. So as you can see, there will be 2 blocks on this side and 2 blocks of granite on that side. Then we will break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you will end up with just 1 block of granite before you hit the quartz blocks again. So this will be 1 window over here. Then we are going around the corner, and we are going to do the exact same thing. So actually it's pretty easy. You can just use these windows as a guidance. These will be the 2 middle blocks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We will break this all. Then we go all the way around, because over here we already have a window. Here there will be nothing. Then on this side there will be a window. Choose the 2 middle blocks again, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Break all of that again. Then we are going to this side and do that as well. So 2 middle blocks and 6 blocks all the way up like this. Then on this side of the house we'll do it again on this panel. Choose the 2 middle blocks and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 again. Break all of that. Then when you get at the circle face or the actual tower part, we will go to this face over here, this 4 blocks wide panel over here. And what we will do is exactly as we did over here. Break these 2 blocks and this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Break all of these. Then make the corner. Over here we will do something later. Go to these 4 blocks wide panel again and break as well the exact same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and break all of that. So if you did it right, it will look like this. On this side it will look like this. On this side it will look like this. And on this side it will look like this. So when we get at the tower part, we will also make some windows within this corner. And actually these are pretty simple. What we are going to do is go to this middle section over here, then break this block and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 again. Just one line like this. Go to this corner over here and just above this window as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 like this. Will look like this if you did it right. And then we are going to this side over here and do the exact same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So if you did it right, you have all of these open holes where we will place windows. So now listen carefully, because I will show you this only one time, how to create the window itself. So go to one of these openings. Don't go to one of these on the corners, only one of these windows. What we are going to do is down here on this side, on the bricks layer, we will place 2 stairs like this, upside down, right in front of the window. Then we place a smooth quartz slab over here and a smooth quartz slab on this side. Then we use the diorite wall and we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 up, and do this on the other side as well. Then we take the smooth quartz slab and we place one on top of the diorite walls and on this side as well, and then also 1 and 2 over on that side, so you will get a little arch like this. And yes, you did see that right. This slab will be 1 slab lower of this block. As you can see, we will cover up half a block of glass in this case. This is your window frame, and this frame will be made on all of these same kind of windows. So also on this side, on this one over here. But the rest of the window we are not done yet. So now what we are going to do is pretty simple. We go inwards, and what we are going to do is make a border of gray concrete. So 2 over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on those both sides, and 2 on top like this. So we will just make a border of gray concrete around the window. Then within the gray concrete border that we just created, we will place the glass, the black stained glass blocks like so. Then we will use the smooth quartz slab, and what we are going to do is we are going to count a few blocks. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block, on the bottom of the 5th block, we will place a smooth quartz slab within this frame. So not over here on the outside, but one inwards like this. We'll place 2 of them, so you get a border like this. Then we take the chains, and the chains will be on top of the bricks, the quartz bricks, and we will raise them all the way up to the slab that we just placed like this. And this will be your window. So yet again, 2 upside down stairs, 2 slabs, 5 of these diorite walls on both sides, a slab on here, a slab on the other side, 2 slabs above. Make a frame on the inside of gray concrete, put the glass in that frame, then put 2 slabs on this height and place the chains only on the bottom part over here. This is your window, and that exact window will be made on this part, over there, on that one, and of course within the circle, only on this face and on this face. So not in these 3 corners, only this one and this one. Just make the exact same window that we created over here. So if you followed my instructions correctly, you should have ended up with this. So a window over here, a window over there, a window there, and these 2 as well. And it should look like this, if it's right. Of course, we don't have the windows in these corners, and that's exactly what we are going to do right now. So go to one of these corners, go take the smooth quartz stair, and put one over here and one over here, upside down, like this. Then take a smooth quartz slab, and we'll place one on this one and on this one, like so. Then we are going up with diorite walls on this slab and on this slab. And as well as this window frame over here, we go up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And on this slab, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we put a smooth quartz slab on top of both of these pillars that we created. Then a slab on this one and a slab on that one. So if you look from a distance, the window will look like this. Then take the smooth quartz slab again, and we will place one diagonal like so over here on this level, just like all the other frames on that level, 5 blocks up. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and on the 5th block, one quartz slab on this side, just in the diagonal part like this. So then we are going to the inside of the window, and what we are going to do is we are going to take the black stained glass, and what we are going to do is we place one over here and one over here, and then we go up till we fully close the gap like so. Then we are going to take the gray concrete, we put 2 down over here, 2 over here, and then on the side as well, and on this side as well, like so. So if you then look from the outside, it will look like this. Now this exact same design will be used on this one over here. And I forgot to mention to put some chains in this corner right here, all the way towards the slab that we just placed. So again, this frame will be made on here as well, and I will show it one more time. An upside down stair like this and like this, so they both face outwards. Then a slab over here and a slab over there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 diorite walls on top of these slabs. Then a smooth quartz slab on both of these diorite walls. A slab over here and a slab over there, so you get a arch. Then we go up by 5 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and on the 5th one we are placing one slab diagonal like this. Go to the inside and we place the glass, 2 of these like so, diagonal, and then we fill them all the way up till we completely close off this window, and then the gray concrete around these glass blocks like so. Then we go to the outside and we place the change in this corner all the way up to the slab. So create that window on this side as well, because we still have one left, and then we have done all the small windows on this level. So we still don't have a front door of this house, and that's exactly what we are going to make right now. So go to this panel where we want the front door, then go down and find the middle 2 blocks, which are these 2 blocks of course. Then what we are going to do is we are going to break these 2 andesite blocks over here, then these 2 quartz bricks as well, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and we will break all of that as well. So we will have in total a 2 by 7 gap. Then we are going to take down these granite blocks, this one, this one, this one, this one and this one. So these 5 and these 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 like this, and we will replace them with the quartz bricks all the way up like so. So if you did it right, it will look like this. Then we will take the smooth quartz stair and put one upside down like here, and one over on this side, so we have a little arch like this. Then we will use smooth quartz slab, and what we are going to do is we are going to this block over here, and we will place 2 smooth quartz slabs on the bottom side of this block. So if you did it right, you will have this gap over here on the top like this. So this will be your doorway, and for that we will use the dark oak door. And what we are going to do is we are going to the inside, look the other way, and place the 2 doors so that they look like this, because if you do it on this side they will be flush with wall, and we don't want that. So we go inwards and look outwards, and then place the door, and it will then end up looking like this. Then we will look from this side towards the door, so not from the inside. Now it's from the outside, and we will use the trapdoors. And in this way, because I'm flying and I'm in creative, I can hold shift and space at the same time, and when I do that I can place the trapdoors on top of the doors. So a trapdoor 1, 2 and 3 on this side as well, 1, 2 and 3, and then close them all up like this. If you did it right, it will look like this, which looks awesome. And of course, above this door we want some glass, so use the black stained glass block and place 4 blocks like this, and in that way it's nicely closed off. And from the outside you have a little window. And just like all the other windows, you could, if you want to, use some gray concrete and make some border around the window like this if you want to. You don't have to, but it looks maybe a little better from the outside. So now we have a doorway. The next thing that we are going to do is going over to the places where we have these little pockets that's sticking out. What we are going to do is we are going to use the quartz brick, and we are going to make a line all the way to the other side. So like this. And we are going to do that with this side as well. So just a simple line, connect this part to this part like so. So from the outside should look like this. And here we will have this like glass part that is sticking out of the house. And now we are actually going to the next level, which is actually pretty simple. The first thing what we are going to do is we are going to place a line of granite, just normal granite. We are going to place granite everywhere except for these corner parts that we did with the first layer as well. So these 2 corner parts and these 2 there in the other corner are the ones that we will leave out. So we are not going to place any granite on here. So what I want you to do is place a granite line all the way around. Of course, skip this part because there will be a big window. So just stop over here and then go on the other side like this. So do a normal granite line all around, and then we are going to use the polished granite, and that one will be 6 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and all on the granite blocks that we just placed has to be a wall of 6 polished granite all around on top of the normal granite. So it's basically a copy of this part over here, but then on top of this white line up here. So if you did that right, you should end up with this. Should look like this if you did it right. So the next step is we are going to use the quartz bricks again. And yet again, we are going to place a line of quartz bricks on top of the polished granite that we just placed. So just wrap it all around on top of the granite till you end up where you just started. So at the end, it will look like this. And then we are still using the quartz because we are going to do these corner parts, and we are going to raise them all the way up to the line that we just placed of quartz bricks like this. And also we are going to raise these ones also all the way to the top. So we will break this corner part and we will raise it all the way to the top like this. So we will make these grid patterns again, or these like these panels again. And you can guess it, there will be windows that we made down here, also up here. But that will be later. First we are going to make all these corner lines all the way to the top quartz layer like this, and you have to do that with all of them. So that means with this one, with that one, of course the corners over there, and let's see over on this side as well, with this side, this corner, and on this side it will be this one and will be that one. That will be all the way to the top till you meet at the quartz layer above. And as you can see, some lines will just work. Some lines in your build will just help out to give it a little bit more detail. So if you have like big areas that are just completely closed off like this, and you don't really have anything going on in your walls, just some simple vertical or horizontal lines or maybe corner parts will help your build massively. So in this case, it actually did a lot of work. Now the next step will be these big windows, because of course they won't be from all the way down here to all the way up here. They will stop somewhere around here, and that's exactly what we are going to do. So what I want you to do is go to one of these parts, then go to this quartz line that we created, and then we are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The sixth one will be all the way connected to the other side like this. And then you can also put another polished granite line over here, and also some quartz on top like this. So if you did that right, you will see that you have 2 blocks of granite beneath this quartz line, right, like this. Then we are taking the polished granite again, and we will place one in this corner and in this corner like this, so we will get a little bit of a arch. Now we are going to do that with this one as well. So pretty simple, quartz bricks all the way to the other side, and then 2 lines of the granite, of the polished granite like this. Then one in this corner and one in that corner like this. Then the next step will be using the smooth quartz slab. And what we are going to do on these 2 corner pieces that we just placed, we will place a quartz slab over here and one over here on the bottom side of this block. So not over here, but over here like this. Then we will place one over here and one next to it, so you will get a little bit of an arch. Then if you go to the inside, you will see these 2 quartz slabs sticking out underneath this block. So if you have that, then you did it right. Then we are taking the smooth quartz stair, place one over here and place one over here. So if you then look from this side, you can see that we have a little bit of a archway like this. Then we go all the way down to this brick quartz or quartz brick line, and we are using the smooth quartz stairs again. The 2 middle ones will be upside down stairs like this. Then next to it will be a corner upside down stair. As you can see, it's a corner, and that will be on the other side as well. Next to that will be a smooth quartz slab like this, and one on the other side as well like this. Then we will place 2 smooth quartz slabs on top of each other, or just one smooth quartz block. You can choose between just a normal block or just 2 slabs on top of each other, doesn't really matter. And then as you can see, it's pretty obvious, we will use the diorite walls and build all the way up till you meet the stair up here. So from this block, the smooth quartz block, all the way up to the stair like this. And now we have a nice window frame. And that's exactly what we are going to do on this side as well. If you did it on both sides, we will use the smooth quartz slab again. And what we are going to do is we are going to this line, this quartz brick line right in the middle over here. Then we are counting 1. This is 1 block up. And then on the second block, we will use a smooth quartz slab on the bottom side of this block. So if you look from the window frame itself, you have this quartz block, this granite, and then this polished granite. And on this polished granite, we will place one over here on the bottom side of this polished granite block. Also on the other side, and we will just connect them both to each other. And also, quick mention, it's between these 2 walls and not the diorite walls. So not over here, but between the granite blocks like this. Then we are going to count downward from this quartz brick line, and we are going to count 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And on the 4th one, we will place a upside down quartz stair like this, a smooth quartz stair. Now we will do that on the other side as well, like this. Then we will take the smooth quartz slab again, go 1 up, break this one, and put another one next to it, so you get a little bit of a arch like this. So you have a line of quartz over here, and you have a arch of quartz over there, down there. Now we are going to use the chains, and what we are going to do is from the inside, because that's a little bit easier to do, we will go to these 2 top blocks and we will place chains all the way down till you meet the slabs over here. Then we go down underneath these slabs and we'll do the exact same thing, just for these 2 middle blocks. So not over here, just these 2 middle ones. And go all the way down till you can't go any further. As you can see, they hang a little bit. They don't attach to this slab, sadly. Same goes for up here. But that's just how it is. You can't really do anything about that. And then down here, we'll do the exact same thing till you meet all the way to the bottom, like so. And these luckily will actually connect. So if you did that on this side, of course, we have to do that with this window as well. So do the slabs, the arch, and of course the chains over here as well. So when we have done 2 windows, the next step will be pretty obvious. Of course, we are going to use the gray concrete and we are going around this window and make a border. So just go around the window like this with gray concrete. Like so. And of course, place the black stained glass blocks all the way and fill this all the way up. And of course, while I'm doing this, do that with this window as well over here. So the next step will be these 2 parts, these glass parts that will stick out. And the first thing that we are going to do is we use the diorite walls. And what we will do is we go to these 2 points, place 2 diorite walls, and count 7 of them. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we do that with this side as well. Like so. And of course, we are going to do that on the other side, the opposite side of the house as well. So on these 2 points, this one and this one, make them 7 high each. Then we are going to use the black stained glass. And what we are going to do is we go to the inside of this, then place one over here and one above and break that one. So they have to be between these 2 diorite walls and over here too and over here too. So you get like a U shape, 2 over here, 2 in between these 2 diorite walls and 2 over here. And we will raise them up all the way till you end up here. So also 7 blocks. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And do this with the other side as well, all the way up. Like so. And it will look like this. Now we are going to do that with the other side as well, of course. Then we are going to use the smooth quartz slab. We go to this top block, then 1 down, and on this block, the bottom part of this block will be a slab. Over here and over here. So you have 1 glass block, then the second one on the bottom of that block will be 2 slabs like this. On this side as well, like so. And on the other side as well, like so. So if you did it right, it will end up like this. Then you take the chains and we are going to raise these 2 chains all the way up till you meet the slabs. And if you did it right, they will connect. So as you can see, this chain is connected to the slab and also down here. So do this with all the sides. So over here, also over here, and also over here, all the way up to these 2 slabs. And of course, what we do over here will be done on the other side of the house as well. So just do the exact same thing. So for the next step, we will use the smooth quartz stair and the quartz blocks. And what the first thing what we are going to do is we are going to place quartz blocks on top of the glass, like this. Then we will place 2 smooth quartz stairs, like so, just normal, not upside down, facing our way. Then also on these 2 sides, facing our way, so that way. 2 slabs, or 2 stairs, I mean, on both sides, on top of the diorite walls, like this. Then we make a corner and we'll place 2 stairs like this. And also on the other side, 2 stairs like that. See, if you did it right, 2 stairs facing this way, this stair facing our way, this stair facing our way, and these 2 stairs face to the left, and these 2 stairs face to the right. Then we can fill up this little hole that we have with just normal quartz, smooth quartz block, and we created a little bit of a roof on top of this glass part. And of course, do that on the other side as well. So for the next step, we will use the slabs. And this one will be a little bit tricky. So what we are going to do is we are going to this top line of quartz bricks. And what we are going to do is we are going to place a strip of upside down slabs. So slabs on the top side of the block like this. and we will make a border all around this building. But don't do these corners like this. Break this one. So go all the way till you meet a corner, then stop and go inwards and continue with the border like this. Then continue with the border like this. So don't do these corners. And this part is the only part where you have this corner. So because it is a inwards corner, I guess, we will have this corner. Then one over here, 2 over here. Then 1, 2, 3, and 4, like so. 2 over here, then 1, 2, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then 2 like this. Then 1. Then we have this inverted corner as well, again, like so. Then over here, don't do this one. Then all the way till you meet to that quartz brick. Then a line, of course, all the way till the corner part. So don't do any quartz over here in this corner. Just keep this empty like this. Go around and do the exact same thing. Just a line all the way over here, all the way till here. Then go along all the way till you end up at this corner again. Again, don't do these corners. Don't do those. Just keep them like this. Go around. And we do the same thing again. Just making a simple border like this. Yet again, don't do these corners. And of course, don't do these corners of the actual corner of the building like this. So if you did it right, it will look like this from the top. So if this is the right view you have, then you did it correctly. So for the next step, this will be a little bit harder. And what we are going to do is we are going to start with this circular shape or the tower part. And what we are going to do is we go to this line, to this quartz brick line, and we go to this particular corner. And what we are going to do is we are going to use the smooth quartz block, and we place one in this corner like this. Then we go to the smooth quartz stair. We place one facing this way, upside down, like this. And another one facing the other way. Exactly in this corner over here. Then we are going to this part of the tower. And what we are going to do is to this corner, we place a block. And then a smooth quartz stair upside down facing this way, facing out. We are going to do the exact same thing in this corner over here. So place a block and face it outwards like this. Then 2 stairs upside down like this as well. So all of it will be on the line of the quartz brick, by the way. If you did it right, a block over here, 2 stairs upside down like this over here, a block and an upside down stair, 2 upside down stairs over here, then a block and a upside down stair like this. Then we have this corner again, and again 1 stair facing outwards and the other one facing the other way like this. So you have like a little bit of a corner. Then we get to this part again, and you can guess it, a block and an upside down stair, 2 upside down stairs over here, and a block and a upside down stair like this, facing that way, outwards. And then we get to this part again, and what we are going to do is exactly the same thing. 2 upside down stairs in this corner like this, and then over here, just a block, like so. Then on this face, so where the door is, we will use the smooth quartz slab. And what we are going to do is basically the same thing that we did up here, but it will be a little bit different around here because it will be a little bit wider, and you will see later. But first, let's place some slabs like this upside down on top of this line of, or against this line of the smooth quartz brick, or the quartz brick, I guess. Just a line like this, then make the corner. And then instead of making the corner over here, we will just make it all the way over till you meet over here. And then you have these 2 little gaps down here, and we will fill these 2 as well. So if you did it right, you will have a line of slabs over here like this, then a line of slabs over here, and then it will go all the way to that block over there, and you will have to fill in these 2 blocks as well, like this. So when we have done that, we are going around the building over to this place over here, and then we will do the exact same thing, but then start from this corner over here, because of course we have this glass part, so we cannot really create any line over here. We will start over here and we'll place a slab line like this on, of course, the top part of this block. So over here, so not over here, but over here. And then we will continue all the way till you end up to this block. And of course, again, these 2 gaps have to be filled as well, like so. Then on this part of the house where we have the door, we will go and we are going to create the kind of balcony that will be around this tower part. And the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to place a slab over here. And you have to really follow what I'm doing right now, because I cannot really explain exactly where to place blocks. So you have to really follow this part. Place a slab over here. Place a slab over here. Place a slab over here and here, like so. And then 2 more like so. So you will have 1, 2, 3. Then 1 going inwards, then going outwards again, and then 1, 2, and 3 is this, like this. Then we have to place 1 slab over here on the side of this slab, or this upside down stair. Then of course a slab over here and a slab over here between these 2 stairs. And then 4 slabs. So we will skip these 2. This is a stair, this is a slab. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4, like so. Now, of course, we did a quarter, so that means we will do the exact same thing on this quarter as well. So if you did follow it right, you should be able to do it. I will just show you how to do it. So what we are going to do is place a slab over here and 1 next to it, like so. Then place a slab over here, place a slab over here, and place a slab over here and here. This one will be 2, will be next to this stair, like so. But of course now we have a pretty diagonal line and we don't want that, so we are going to place a slab over here and over here, like so. So if you look from the front, you will have 4, then 2, then 2, then we make a corner with just 1 gap, and then it's 2 and 2 again, and then we will fill these 2 holes, and then it will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, of course, we have done 2 quarters now, so as you can see, it is nicely following the shape. So again, 2, then make a corner, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, a corner again, 2, 2, 4, and then you can guess it will be 2. And then we will make a corner, so place 1 over here, place 1 over here, and place 1 over there. And then 1 more and 1 more over here, so like this. So if you did it right, you have a block over here, then 1, 2, 3 slabs like this. Go inwards, go outwards again, and then 1, 2, 3. Then go outwards again, and you will meet this upside down stair. And if you did it right, it will look like this. It's a bit hard to explain exactly what I'm doing, so if you did not do it right, then I guess go back into the video and try again. Just follow where I place the slabs and you should be able to make this part like so. Now the next thing is actually pretty easy. We are going to place a upside down slab over here. So on the same line as we placed all the other slabs, we are going to place 1 over here next to this glass part like this. Just 1 over here, that's it. Then we go around the building and we are going to create a line of slabs again. Just like we did above, we'll do below as well. So again, don't do this corner like this, just break this one and keep it simple like this. Of course, you cannot really go any further, so just end when you hit this direct wall, and then we continue on the other side like so, and then all the way till you meet the corner again. Then go around, we get this glass part again, and again place 1 slab over here. Then 1, 2, 3 like so. Then go to the other side of this window, 1, 2, 3 again. And then of course over here as well, all the way till you end up at this corner part again, like so. So this is the back of the building, and this will be the last part for this video. So please stay for a little bit longer, we are almost done. for this video. So what we are going to do is we are going to use the smooth quartz stair, and actually pretty simple. We go to the back of this of the building over here, and we go to this part, and we are going to actually work on the slab line that we just created, because there will be a little bit of a decorational part to this part. What we are going to do is we are going to place an upside down stair over here. So we will break the slab that we just placed before. We'll break it and we'll place an upside down stair like this. And then we go to this part over here and we'll place one over here. Like so, upside down like this. So not on this corner, but one next to it. So basically, if you have the window frame, there will be one next, and then up all the way up, there will be a stair, and on the other side as well over here, like so. Then over here we have 3 slabs, and the middle one we will break, and we'll place a upside down stair like this. Of course, we are going to do that with this one as well. And then again, we have this window frame. One will be all the way in the corner, like so, and one will be over here. So between these 2 stairs, there will be 1, 2, 3, 4 slabs, like so, like this. Then we are making the corner and we go to this part of the building, and it's basically the exact same thing, but of course we have this glass part, so we don't have to really think about this part. We just start over here. We have these 3 slabs, break the middle one, and replace it with a upside down stair. We'll do that on the other side as well, in the middle. Then over here, in the corner, all the way to the left. And then 4 blocks later, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, over here will be one as well. Then we make a corner, and of course you can exactly guess what we're going to do. All the way in this corner will be an upside down stair, and over here will be an upside down stair. So 4 in between. And then at the door part, exactly the same, but then all the way in the right corner, we will place a upside down stair and one over here. So not on the quartz part, one next to it like this. So it's nice and even. Then we go to the other side of the building over here. And we actually have just one part to think about, because of course we have glass over here and we have the tower on the other side. So only over here, one all the way in the left. And one over here, 4 blocks between, of course, upside down stairs like this. Then we are going to use the diorite walls, and we are going to place a diorite wall underneath all of these stairs that we just placed. So all of them. So go around again. All of the stairs that we just placed have to have a diorite wall beneath it. So go around, just simply add a diorite wall beneath it. Just pretty simple, like so, and like this. It's a little bit of an extra detail, and that looks incredibly good. That actually helped a lot. Then we have one last part to do, which is also the diorite wall. And what we are going to do is we go to this tower part down here, and we are going to this corner over here. And instead of just placing one, we will place 2 like this. Then we are going to this part, and we just placed a block and a upside down stair, if you can remember. Then we will place over here 1 and 2 diorite walls over here, and the top one will be sticking out like this, facing outwards, like so. And we'll do that with this part as well. So 1, 2 beneath it, and the top one will be sticking out like this. We won't do anything over here. We go directly to this face of the tower part and do exactly the same thing, but then facing that way. So 2 over here and 1 sticking out like that, facing to the left, facing outwards. And we'll do that with this part as well, like so. Then of course we have this inner corner again, and we'll just place 2 diorite walls like this. And that's it. So the bottom part of this building is almost complete. We only need a little bit of a roof above the doorway and a few steps. But other than that, the bottom part of this house is almost complete. And we only have to do the top part and of course the roof and the tower. But for now, we have done the whole bottom part. So to not make this video 3 hours long, I will wrap it up right here. We have done a lot of work. I hope you have been able to follow me through this block by block tutorial. It's a lot of work, as I said in the last video. It's a lot of work, but actually we came really far, and it's always hard to explain what to do and what order and when, and you know, it's always hard to actually teach someone how to build. But I hope I did a good job and you can actually follow my tutorial. So this is part 1. We are pretty far into the build, but of course we have a lot to do. We have to do the second layer, and of course the tower and the roof as well, which is a lot of work. So I don't know if there will be one last part or there will be 2 parts, but at least we have to do a lot of work still. So there will be at least 1 extra episode to complete this build, and if that doesn't work, I will make a extra episode. So maybe this video will be a 3-parter. I don't know for sure, but we will see how far we can get. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you could follow along. Let me know what you think of the building, if you did it right. Is it easy to build? Do you think it's easy, or did you have a hard time with this first part? Because if you had a hard time, then it's not gonna get any easier. I'm sorry, but it's an amazing build nonetheless. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you could follow it. Subscribe if you haven't, and I see you guys in the next video. So bye bye.